Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? And welcome to the Powered On Podcast, Episode 2.
Hey guys.
I'm here with Ferdie, and we're going to be talking about some tech today, just as always. One quick thing I want to say before we get into it is we do have a logo for our Apple Podcast and YouTube so far, but it's not what its full potential could be. So if there is any graphic designers or anything out there, if you want to make like some album art or whatever you would call it for a podcast to put on our cover, if anyone sends us anything cool, we would be more than glad to put it up there on Apple Podcast and YouTube, just as the cover of the podcast. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Moving on, something really cool happened today. A new DJI product launched. It is the Osmo Mobile 3. Osmo Mobile 3, I believe. So basically it's a gimbal for your smartphone. I'm not sure if you can use it with the camera or not, but it's for a smartphone, and we had a teaser for it a while ago. And it was funny because everybody thought it was going to be VR goggles because of the picture that was showed. It was like a dark, moody close-up. But no, it's a new little gimbal for your smartphone, and
That's pretty cool.
It can track your face and follow you around, as well as smoothing shots.
The way that it's set up was pretty awesome. It was like some sort of alien. It's just like a lightsaber or something. It's like. Zzz.
Yeah, the spinny camera thing. It's like action mode on iPhone, but it actually works.
That's funny. Yeah, good joke.
So, yeah. And I also have a question for the audience and for you, Ferdie. Do you prefer whenever companies launch their products just right when they come out? Like how DJI does it, they will just randomly launch products on YouTube and start selling them whenever they're done making them. Or do you like it how Apple does it, where they launch everything at the same time and they announce it all at the same time?
You see, I'm not a fan of Apple's way of doing it, where they launch it at the same time, because
because then you don't have the chance to use it before.
Yeah, there's this one time a year where everything comes out. You can build your money up. Then let's say a new iPhone comes out and a new tablet comes out. You want both, but you can't because you don't have enough money because you just spend it on the iPhone.
Yeah. But then and that is technically better way to do it, is just whenever it comes out, but you don't get the hype that the Apple event gives everybody.
That would be true. That's
not
true.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited tomorrow for DJI, because nobody knows.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's important. What is one of your what's one of your pet peeves about tech in general, and what's something that you wish they would add to most products?
Okay. Most products. Well, my biggest pet peeve would be probably audio intake. Let's say on iPhones, they could make dude, it's $1,400. You could at least get a better microphone audio.
Yeah, just make a bigger microphone.
Yeah, and excuse me, what happened to when you included lightning headphones?
Oh, yeah.
They used to include the chargers and the headphones.
Until Apple went green or whatever.
Yeah.
Those microphones were pretty good on the wired ones.
For real, they actually worked really good.
And they're so small, I don't know why they can't. I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, go on, my bad.
iOS 16.0.2.
Oh, that was Oh, so yeah, public iOS 16, the public version is now out. It's been out for a few days, I think. So it's no longer in beta. It's official. People can get it. And then also, for those of you who are wondering about Apple, the pre-orders for AirPods And for the Apple Watch Ultra, they are now arriving. So people are getting their hands on the first Apple Watch Ultras and AirPods
That's
Pro.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks
The
pretty.
new firmware update for AirPods. Sorry if
Yeah.
I'm kind of slow. So one thing with the iPhone 14 Pro is for the always on display, it's been reported that it's been draining battery even more than the 13 Pro did. So basically, the iPhone 14 Pro has worse battery than the 13 Pro, even though it has a bigger battery, and that's because of the always on display.
Well, something that Apple doesn't actually tell you is that they sometimes take older batteries and put them in your new phone. And I'm being
Really?
for real. Yeah, it's something that they hardly talk about. But one time, like my mom's iPhone 11 was like, it was like going and freaking out, and its battery was just going out so quick. Turns out, boom, they have like an iPhone. They have an iPhone 8 like battery in it, and yeah,
Does that even fit?
it hardly. Well, it was not like giant. There was like room in there to like shake.
So you're sure it wasn't like she got it repaired and somebody messed up the repair?
No, I'm sure because she never had it repaired.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. That's just like something that they do with like Windows. Windows, like their laptops, they sometimes like when they make their laptops. You see, because all of Windows laptops are like pretty much the same size, so sometimes they just take batteries from older ones and like put it in. And I'm like, dude, that's like, all right, I get it's saving money, but like, let's say your friend he has like this cool battery in the last 9 hours, and you only have one that lasts like 6. Like, what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and there's also apps and stuff that slow down your phone, such as like the Amazon app. You don't want to
Yeah.
have that on your phone because A,
Oh,
Amazon takes a lot of data, B, it drains your battery a lot.
that's what I'm seeing right here. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, would you do that? Would you put transparent back glass on your phone? On the new
I
iPhone?
would not.
I would be all for doing that on like an older phone.
Yeah, but like on my new iPhone 14, which I don't have iPhone
Yeah,
14,
but if you
but
had one,
it
then.
just seems like you drop it, boom, glass everywhere. Your batteries and stuff are popping out.
Well, it already has glass on it, they just took out the color.
Well, that's true. That's true. But either way, it just seems like
Messy,
boom,
it's not my
and then
thing at
you can't
least.
like pick up all the pieces. Like if you break it, you're gonna be like, oh hey, where's that one piece that fell off?
Yeah, where's my haptic engine? 25% of Netflix subscribers are planning to leave the service, and Apple TV Plus ranked low on most used streaming services video list. So I'm
I'm not gonna
guessing,
lie. Apple TV Plus, I didn't even know that was a thing. I just heard of Apple TV. Plus, I never use Apple TV. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that's probably why
Nothing
they
against
don't
Apple.
have
Love Apple.
as much publicity as Netflix and stuff. And the reason behind Netflix, I could see because during COVID, that was a big thing where people would get Netflix
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
they were at home all the time. But now people have better things to do, and there's YouTube anyway.
Not everyone's watching. Yeah.
So people are planning to leave the service.
Ooh, I don't like that.
What, unlocking your door with your phone?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I think it's fine. It just has like a NFC thing. What's your
No,
problem
I
with
know.
it?
I'm just saying that, like, what if someone like picks up your phone or something,
You
and
know, what
like
if
someone
someone what if someone picks up your key?
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's perfect,
But it
but
just seems a lot more easy. Like someone could slip off your watch.
yeah.
Well, if that did happen, it would turn off, and then it would recognize, and it would give you the code. You know the Apple Watch actually does that. Whenever you take it off, it like it it immediately shuts off, and then you have to like put in a password. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. Well, what is it with the Apple Watch? Whenever you turn it on, do you have to type in the code every time?
No, you only have to type in the code when you, what's it called, like take it off.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that means that like someone could have slipped it off you or something.
Yeah.
AirPods Pro 2.
Yeah, there's a new AirPods Pro feature that I didn't talk about last time whenever asked what was different about them. But I forgot to mention kind of the big thing with them was there's a new transparency mode. If you don't know what that is, that basically takes audio through the microphones, like what it hears around you. And then, how long? We've been recording for 10 minutes. And then it takes the audio from what's around you and then pumps it in through the earbuds. That way you can hear what's going on and you're not distracted by the music or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's what it's been on the old Pros. But what they did different this time is it can sense whenever audio is peaking a certain volume or a certain kind of sound, and then that won't be included in transparency mode. So you'll be able to hear everything except for honking. Well, not honking, but you'll be able to hear everything except for like people working outside using jackhammers, stuff like that. Trains.
Nice.
I don't know if there's trains running around, but
I mean, trains they still happen. I don't hear trains that much.
Trains aren't trending anymore.
Yeah, trains aren't trending anymore.
Yeah. It's speaking of trains and vehicles in general, what is your take on like Tesla?
Tesla?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, what area of Tesla are we talking about?
Self-driving.
Self-driving? I think self-driving's cool. Although, there's one thing that I don't like about the self-driving, and that's how you're able to, like, put your foot on the, like, next to the steering wheel. And I've seen some reports of, like, things it detects and it accidentally hits them. I've actually seen that before.
Oh, with like the man, yeah. That's probably real. I've heard lots of things of like them like tampering with the car system and stuff.
Yeah, my biggest concern is that like you have to have your hands like near it at all times.
I think your hands have to be sorry. I think your hands have to be on the wheel cuz it can sense that your hands there, I guess. Like I mean, same way the Apple Watch works, the conductivity, whatever. It can tell that your hand is on there. So
What I've seen is a lot of people they put their feet on the wheel and just like back and like sleep. No, I'm not.
That's actually really smart. I mean, it's not smart,
it could be,
but
my thing is that like Tesla, that's their big thing is that you have to have your hands on the wheel. You know, if you're asleep and there's a malfunction in the car and there's like a little girl that it doesn't sense, who's gonna stop?
The Tesla.
Yeah, but if there's a malfunction in the Tesla,
yeah.
Which I mean, I'm not saying there is. Teslas are built really well.
And yeah, and then I was about to say, oh yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't. I'll talk about it if I do remember what I was gonna say.
You were gonna say something about like something that happened.
It was about self-driving.
You experienced something. You said today.
Experienced something today. I didn't experience a lot of things today.
You told me, like, maybe not today, but you told me, like, I'm gonna wait till you do the podcast so that I can get your actual reaction.
Oh, that was about the DJI thing.
Oh, cool.
That was, like, the first thing I said. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while on the podcast. We could push a few more stories in here, I'm sure. How long? We've been going for 14 minutes, but if it got trimmed at all, it's probably...
yeah, we could keep going
12 minutes. Yeah, we could do a few more stories.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. The UI 5 Beta 3 new wallpapers menu.
Ooh,
one UI.
I always like the animated wallpapers. I think those are cool. One thing that I do wish
They drain battery.
that you're wait, what?
They do drain battery though,
They do drain battery. Yes, that's true.
especially on
Although,
computers.
yeah, especially on computers. I wish that like you could have the option of doing it at your home screen. I think that would be cool. Not just your lock screen, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm aware that it drains battery, but I just sometimes I like changing it up. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Because overall, sometimes it gets old. Ferdie, you could see this, but it's like some just blue wallpaper, and you can see down here it says wallpaperswide.com down in the corner because I'm too lazy to crop it. Vivo X Fold Plus. So that actually looks really nice.
Never
Vivo
heard of
made a new
Vivo.
folding phone. It looks like leather or pleather on the back.
I've never heard of that company actually. I
Vivo?
feel like maybe I have. I don't know.
I mean, they're not like there's not a lot of news surrounding them, but
It does
I'm
look
sure you've
really
heard of
clean,
them.
but it also reminds me of a Samsung a lot.
Yeah, the Fold 4. Oh, is that whole thing a screen? Look, this whole thing. Bro, imagine it's just a phone's UI just flipped and it's like a little phone.
Wait. So that's a whole screen. Okay, wait. Let me see that again. Sorry.
I think it's a whole screen. For those of you who are audio, well, all of y'all are audio listeners because we're not doing the video podcast yet. But you could search up Vivo, the Vivo Fold Plus, Vivo 10 Fold Plus, and basically there's like an OLED screen, just like on the Flip 4, but it goes the entire span of the phone. On the
That's pretty
front of
cool.
it goes across the entire front of it.
Huh.
So yeah, I think that's also cool. Um, yeah,
Uh-huh.
should we end it right here?
Sure.
All right. Well, I was 16, but yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace.